ex-husband while we were separated because I was having a panic attack and he was my safe person. Him coming to pick me up even though I was the one divorcing him. I completely understand this. I did it several times. I struggle with the sadness of the decision, but it was needed. So your ex-husband is needed, but he's your ex-husband. Mine didn't come. I go through them alone now, and it hurts every time. There is a disconnect happening where women are leaving their men, yet expecting them to stay and keep performing their husbandly duties. Do you think if he called her having a panic attack that she'd even pick up the phone? Being expected to constantly provide and care for people who have given up on them is not good for men's souls and their growth. It is beating them down mentally. Men already feel overlooked for their personalities and love to give, and feel more used for what they can provide, and crap like this is exactly why. Even if it's not your intention, it is so incredibly manipulative to break up with a guy and then expect him to console you through the breakup. Stop using your exes as free therapists. Move on, and let them move on in peace.
Hey folks, this is Jeff for This Week with JTT. Lauren, the advocate, spitting the truth again, and that's fact. It's kind of funny that these women are now filing divorce at a record number. In fact, 70 to 80% of women initiate divorce. Some cases, 80 to 90%, and they have a degree. But the weird thing is like you saw in the video, if they have a panic attack or they need something, they call on the ex-husband. Why? The one time I can see them try to call the ex-husband unless kids are involved, and that's when things get really complicated. If just a woman alone, and she divorced her husband because she's supposedly unhappy, or she wants to fool around with another person, or she wants to go back to the streets, there's only three ways I see how she's justified for demanding, you to help her. One, if you're physically abusive to her. Two, you have an addiction you don't want to deal with. Or three, you're unfaithful. Otherwise, these women have zero excuse. If they want so badly to go back to the streets and don't want to try and give married life a try, because it's never easy, then guess what? These women should leave you alone. But as to the men out there who's going for the breakups, going for divorce, you deserve healing. You deserve peace. And these women should leave you alone. And I don't care how much she cry, moan, whatever, walk away from her. Because if she don't feel satisfied with you being a husband, but she still keep calling you back anyway, keep on walking. All you're going to do is keep yourself from healing. And you deserve to heal from your heart, spirit, and soul. Keeping her around is like keeping the open wounds open that would never, ever heal. Quite simply this. If she thinks she can find better, let her go. Because like I promise you, she won't. She might go back to the streets and play with the guys, but when it comes time for her to settle for a long term, guess what? She ain't gonna find it. There's only one of you good men, and there's a whole ton of Pookies and Ray Rays, toxic males, and other hump boys. That is a promise. So you have an ex who divorced you or broke up with you because she want to find out if the grass is green on the other side, let her go and keep on sailing. To my fellow kings, be safe out there, and please be careful of the woman you choose with. Because if you choose poorly, you're going to suffer for a long time. Peace.